Welcome back to Todaka Battle Simulator. My name is Crow, and today I have a science experiment for you. These are all the weakest units in the game. Starting over here, you have the Peasant, who costs 30 points. Then you have the Hobbit, who's worth 50. And the Bard, Benny the Bard, he's worth 50. And on and on. And as you travel along this way, you get around 100 points, 150 points, all the way up to about 200 points or so. Oh, and their opponent is just Larry. It's chilling, you know. Is Larry. And what I'm going to do is I'm testing a specific god power. That god power is the disintegration spell. I want to know, what can I disintegrate? How many disintegration spells does it take to disintegrate it? Can I disintegrate some of the strongest things in the game? Now, without further ado, let me see if I can find, where's my disintegrate spell? There it is, disintegration. So my first test, I'm actually going to take one disintegration spell, and I'm going to fire it at every single one of these. So the very weak unit all the way to the very strong. So a single tap, and I'm going to shoot every single one of these units in the chest with disintegration. Though I'm gonna make sure I shoot this guy and not hit this shield. And right there, right in the rib cage. Can't miss it right there. Mr. Farmer! Disintegration spell. Helga! I'm so sorry, Helga. You gotta go. Go around this shield, make sure we don't miss it. So my first question is, will one... Oh, this is gonna be, boom, headshot. Will one disintegration spell be enough to kill these weaker units, or do I need multiple? And can I actually disintegrate everything in the game? Is it possible? The barrels might prove to be challenging. Aim for the neck where it's nice and soft and squishy. The poacher, the priest, the hoplite, dodge, the shield, the firework archer, skeleton archer, the balloon archer, the candlehead. He had a name. What was his name? I can't remember his name. And the miner. Each one of these weak units has received a disintegration spell. Here we go. Slow-mo. 3, 2, 1, go. Pause. I think these units miss. I think, as you can see, the spell went right through them. I don't think I actually hit these units. We'll let it continue on. Yeah, I don't think I hit those. I don't think I hit many of those units. I have to retest it. So I'm gonna write this down. We got the farmer, the squire. I can't tell if I hit the units or if I missed them. Okay, I've got my list of units that I missed. The rest of them were beautifully disintegrated. And these are the units that somehow seem to dodge my spell. And we're going to try this again and make sure I actually hit them and we don't make that mistake. Maybe they dodged them. Maybe the spells, this guy could have absorbed it considering who he is. I'm going to try and go for that headshot again. And the barrel guy could have dodged it / absorbed it as well. The poacher makes no sense unless he has a poacher's dodge. Let's see what happens. So there, I did manage to hit 4 of these units and they were perfectly disintegrated, guys. But it seems that these two are a little bit more durable as given by their abilities. The hay actually blocks projectiles and the barrels actually block projectiles. So how many of these do I got him? I got him, but the hay stays behind. If I shoot this guy enough, will the barrels stay behind? Hold on. Come on. Just go to sleep. Why won't he die? Please, sir. Please. Just take the... There we go. I hit him. He's disintegrated. And now Larry is left all alone with nothing but a pile of hay. So all those weaker units, no problem. Should have been one shot minus the protective abilities. So where does it stop? Where does it change over? Where do I go from one shot disintegration to, oh my god, it actually survived? Let me ramp it up. I'm going to grab a knight. 650 points. I'm also going to grab a Minotaur at 1600 points. And I'm going to grab a Ninja at 500 points. And I'm going to grab a Harpooner at 300 points. So there's a big swing. This swing is going from 300 to 1600 points in value. I'm going to give them each a shot of the disintegration spell. And I want to see, 1, do they disintegrate? And 2, is it enough damage to force them to be disintegrated? I'll shoot the knight in the back because of, the shield. And the Minotaur, Mini, right in the face. Does anyone survive? Whoa! Whoa! What just happened? What just happened? What was that? Okay, let's take a look. The Harpooner survived, the Ninja died, the Knight survived, and Mini, something happened. Mini, are you immune to disintegration? What was that? And we'll try that again. Here we go. Oh, Again! What is that? Did we discover some strange interaction between Minnie the Minotaur and the disintegration spell? Let me smack you again, Minnie. Full speed. Boom. Another one, Minnie. Boom. What is going on with that disintegration spell? If I hit Minnie with, okay, one, she survived them, which is hilarious. Let me hit Minnie with a bunch of these. Man. Did I finally get her? Okay, I finally got her. What was that? Is it only big units? What's happening? Because the Minotaur is bigger than a regular human. So what if I got like an ice giant or a tree giant? Let's remove Minnie. Let's grab, ooh, Manny the Mammoth. Maybe Manny the Mammoth has got some big explosion capabilities as well. Then we'll grab a skeleton giant, and there was other giant units in here. Samurai giant, a dragon, because they're pretty big units, eh? Ice giant, tree giant. What happens if I smack these guys with the disintegration spell? That was a weird interaction that I did not expect. I think the samurai giant might be able to block it, so I'll get inside of his block. Manny the Mammoth, enjoy that. We're gonna shoot this guy in the groin area because again, he's massive, he has a shield. Mr. Giant guy, you can have that, and then the dragon. You can have one too. What happens when I hit these guys with the disintegration? See the size of the explosion coming off of the giant? So hold on. To verify, Manny the Mammoth, normal explosion. The samurai giant, normal explosion. The tree giant, normal explosion. But Manny the Mammoth, no, not Manny the Mammoth. What was the giant's name? Guys, comment down below. What was the giant's name? It's escaping me right now. This guy had that humongous explosion, but it wasn't as satisfying as the other unit, the Minotaur. That Minotaur had a really weird explosion. Very satisfying. So we've discovered that we can disintegrate small units. We've discovered that some big units have a humongous explosion, but can I actually, destroy these bigger units? How many of these disintegrate spells does it take to destroy something as big as an ice? Where'd it go? Did I disintegrate it? Did I send it flying? Did I send it to another dimension? I don't know what just happened. Okay, let me come over here to Manny the Mammoth. Disintegrated. Gone. Boom. He poofed. He's gone. The dragon that wants to breathe fire on our lovely Larry. Poof. Disintegrated. This skeleton giant. Poofed. Disintegrated. Boom. Samurai giant. Survived. That was shocking. Tree giant survived. Again, shocking. There, poofed, and then samurai giant poofed. So it is possible to poof any unit, regardless of their HP, so long as you deal enough damage. So can we escalate this? Could I poof Avengers without Thanos snapping? So these are a lot of the Avenger units that we've created here in Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, going from Galactus all the way down to like Loki and Doctor Strange and stuff. Let's have a little bit of fun with the disintegration spell and see if we can disintegrate some Avengers. And Loki looks like he's seen some things. I think he's gonna be the first person that we are going to attempt to disintegrate. But the thing is, oh, there's his body. Loki just got yeeted off the map. What is happening to Loki? No, he's teleporting behind Larry. I have to kill him. I have to save Larry. This is like, oh, now Thanos is here. Guys, I didn't even disintegrate Loki. All that damage didn't disintegrate Loki. How am I going to save Larry from none other than the Mad Titan Thanos? Is this a joke? I gave him so much HP. It's not even fair. Hit Thanos? Thanos, I didn't disintegrate him, I yeeted him off the map. That seems to be a little bit of cheating. So let's just be real. All of these Avengers units have an obnoxious amount of HP. Hundreds of thousands of HP, and then the Galactus up there, like millions of HP, if not billions of HP. And there's no way I can disintegrate the units. What I can seem to do is just send them flying. Okay, Iron Man. Listen, that's a lot of disintegration spell. You should die. Should. I think he's going to die. Did it work? Oh, it dealt enough damage. He did disintegrate. Red victory. Let's go, Larry. It is possible to disintegrate an Avenger. It just requires a boatload of spells. In that case, can I disintegrate something a little bit stronger? How about Mr. Hulk? Just gonna spin lovely circles around Hulk, hit him with as many of these spells as I can, and hopefully send him to... Where do they go? Do they just cease to be? Is this the Thanos snap where they just disappear and they dissolve into nothing and are never seen from again? Or are they being sent to a different dimension? I like to think they're being sent somewhere. I don't know where. It's somewhere. Is that enough disintegration spell to destroy the Hulk? It is. Hulk is gone. Well, first things first. Let's try and destroy Thanos, and then we'll try and destroy Galactus, and then we'll try and destroy One Punch Man. I don't know if that one's gonna work. This is for science. Mr. Thanos, the Mad Titan, please accept my sincerest apologies. Disintegrating Thanos? I don't think we disintegrated him. I think he got yeeted beneath the planet. No, he teleported. He's behind Larry. Okay, we're gonna try it again. No. Mad Titan Thanos, you're not getting my boy. You leave Larry the Lair guy alone. All right, next one. Where'd he go? He deflected some of them. I don't know where he went. Larry seems to be trying to find him. This is Galactus. And I'm almost certain Galactus has an obnoxious amount of HP. And wow, big explosion. And I'm almost certain that Galactus is going to be nigh unkillable, even with this spell. I could be here for an hour, going back and forth, just spawning in more and more of these abilities. And I think no matter how many I spawn... Did they just go through him? Did they just disappear? Like, what was that? Blue victory destroyed red. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way. You can't just make Galactus disappear. He's too powerful. Just like you can't make this One Punch Man disappear. One, because I'm pretty sure if memory serves me, he's going to dodge a boatload of the spell. And look at how many I'm just shoving into his body. I am bombarding this One Punch Man with Disintegrate spells, and now he's throwing his not very serious punch, his totally normal punch, at Larry, sending Larry flying. Look at this. Look, I'm just painting One Punch Man's bodies with this disintegration spell, and he's trying to dodge it, but I'm just following him. And he just sent Larry flying off the map to a watery grave. Guys, it is impossible to kill One Punch Man even with the disintegration spell. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, click one of the links on the screen and check out the Roblox channel, guys. And as always, thank you very much for watching.